Do you like Apple products? Do you also live in Australia? Well, just in case you weren't aware, those two things put together probably mean you've been shafted by Apple, because us true blue Aussies pay way more for our Apple gear than our friends over in the USA. Now, it's not unusual for Australian prices on high-end electronics to be a little bit higher. After all, we're floating down here in the southern hemisphere on a sunny little island continent, so it costs a little bit extra just to get that stuff transported here, and I'm okay with that. But the price difference on Apple products isn't just a little bit more. In some cases, I'd feel very safe in calling it a bloody lot more. So let's take a look at some examples using today's currency exchange rate. Let's start small. The Mac Mini, the cheapest way to get a Mac in your life. In the US, you pay $799 American dollars. In Australia, you pay the equivalent of 1,002 American dollars. That means we pay more than 230 Australian dollars more than someone in the US. If you want to get your Mac mobile, you'll go for the MacBook. I've got one of these and I love it. It's a wonderful machine. But in the US, you'll be paying $14.99 for the high-end model. But here in Australia, Apple asks the equivalent of $1,919. I paid almost 500 Australian dollars more for my MacBook. Maybe you need more power in your portable. That'd be the MacBook Pro. For the middle-of-the-range MacBook Pro, Apple want $2,499 US. But live in the land down under, and the asking price is over $3,140 US. Any Aussie buying a MacBook Pro here will pay 736 Aussie dollars more for exactly the same product. Let's look at the brand new and very sexy MacBook Air, the world's thinnest notebook computer. Well, I hope your wallet isn't the world's thinnest, because if you're buying one in Australia, you'll be paying $437 more. And heaven help you if you want the top-of-the-line MacBook Air. It'll cost you $789 more than what you'd pay if you lived in the United States. How about another new and extremely convenient product? The Apple Time Capsule. Wireless backup to a server-grade hard drive for every Mac you own and a Wi-Fi router all in one unit. It'll cost you 127 Australian dollars more just because you live in Australia. The Apple TV, you'll pay just over $200 more if you're fair dinkum. Not that it's really of much use to any Australian, because our iTunes store doesn't even carry movies or TV shows. Can't buy them, can't even rent them with Apple's new iTunes movie rental service. Sucks to be us. Need power more than you do portability? How about some serious workspace with the 24-inch iMac desktop? Well, it'll reach into your bank account for an extra 705 Australian dollars. Let's get serious about desktop power. The Mac Pro, the most powerful Mac you can own. It's the ultimate workhorse. Hope you don't live in my part of the world, because here in the wide brown land girt by sea, you'll spend almost $800 more on this mighty machine. These prices are inexcusable. Even factoring in the cost of shipping and different taxes and all that sort of stuff, the price differences are outrageous. And any Aussie Mac fan should be furious at this kind of price gouging. Frankly, it's offensive. Apple, I love your gear, but seriously, give us a bloody fair go, you mongrels.